Hey everybody, this is PigRigged and I'm playing Dark Souls. Cause I'm a masochist. That's the one where you like hurting yourself, right? Or other people hurting you? Anyway, I'm sure somebody weird's gonna answer that question for me. I think masochism is where you like getting hurt, and sadism is where you like hurting other people. And sadomasochists is people that like both. I think. I don't know. I'll double check my sources later. Hit up the old Wikipedia. Anyway, I'm playing Dark Souls. Last time I discussed my favorite weapon and why I can't actually use it. So for a little while, I'm just gotta carry this big metal thing around and beat the shit out of people with it. Fuck you, buddy. Also, in the meantime, figured out how to drink my Estus flask, which is gonna be useful here in a minute because I'm getting murdered by fireballs. They're more like Molotov cocktails, really. Anyway, I drink like this. Gives me health back. And notice I've got a little timer in the bottom thing there. Not a timer, like a counter. And it keeps track of how many Estus flasks I still got. Hey there, jackass. Whenever I run out of Estus flasks, I can reinvigorate them. Fuck you. Damn it, no! I nearly followed him to his grave. I can reinvigorate my Estus supply at the local bonfire, which is another reason that bonfires is the best. Fuck you. Or don't fuck you, whatever. Anyway, my playstyle is very rough, nasty, and beat stuff up based, so, yeah, the mace ain't a bad weapon. There's things I'd prefer. I discussed those in my last video, but I'm working my way towards those. It's going to take some experience, a little bit of leveling up to get to where I want to be, stat-wise. To get the armor I want, the weapons I want. Naturally, I don't want to be a robed Freddy Krueger with a beat stick forever. Damn rats. Dirty rats. But for now, this is an acceptable go-between. And I do have healing spells, which is going to help me a lot in the early game, while I still get my bearings. For those of you that missed the status report and are just jumping in fresh, PigRigged. He sucks at using an Xbox controller. He's not great at video games. He has played Dark Souls before, but he's kind of sick. So all of these things kind of balance out to an experience that I wouldn't recommend for children. They say it's prepared to die. Dark Souls is really more like prepare to curse a bunch. And I'm gonna, I assure you. I'm also probably gonna miss a bunch of items. It's gonna be one of those where, like, if you're one of those guys that likes to post in the comments about stuff that the Let's Player forgot to do or forgot to get, or how the Let's Player could have done something better, well, you're gonna love the shit out of this, because I'm gonna give you every opportunity in the world to just tell me a story. Tell me a story about everything I'm gonna do wrong, because it's gonna be everything. Pretty much everything in history. I feel like there was something over here, but maybe I imagined it. Let's see, what else am I missing? This game's got a big old boner for, like, hidden stuff, like hiding items and everything else. So I gotta do a lot of looking around and figure out where everything's stashed away at. And I used to know where everything was, but maybe not everything. I knew where a bunch of stuff was, but hey there. Like I said, it's been a while since I got my Dark Souls on, so y'all are gonna have to bear with me a little bit. I want to say people's hiding on one of these bridges. Maybe not that bridge, but some bridge somewhere. Hello there. Oh, that was a mistake. Try to get uppity. They don't like it when you get uppity. See these guys? These guys are dumb. They think they're being sneaky, but I know better. Oh, well, that wasn't what targeting looks like. Drinky, drinky. Fuck you. Damn it. Yeah, I'm taking hits like no other. Rubbish is an accurate description of my gameplay style. I'd like to say that normally I play a little bit better, but that might be a lie. I've never been great at this game. I know people that is. I know people that counterattacks and dodge and parry and basically play like some sort of crazy Robin Hood. But I've never been somebody that's particularly good at this game as much as I'd like to be. What do you think you're doing? Well, I was gonna surprise attack him, but I'm dumb, so no, that didn't happen. Hey, for those of you who didn't see what healing looked like yesterday, let me show off some healing. This is heal spells. I love them because I suck at games. So, yeah, they're tasty to my palate. Let's put it that way. And I should be coming up on a bonfire not too far from now. Not too far from now. Which will allow me to breathe a little easier for one thing. That's a dragon. I think it's a drake or a worm or something like that, like a dragonling, a baby dragon, a not dragon, to be more specific. But it's a dragon flavored, and I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a dragon. I know a lot of people that are gonna want to correct me, be like, oh, it's the Hellcat Drake or whatnot, but they're all dragons to me, damn it. And I don't think anybody should tell that drakeling otherwise. I certainly wouldn't. He's a dragon if he wants to be. And don't we all want to be dragons in a way? Like metaphorical dragons, like not necessarily an actual dragon. Some of you's more into being like wolves and shit, but you want to be the dragon of things. You want to be the dragon at your place of work. You want to be the dragon at school. Sorry about that pause. I pushed the wrong button because I'm dumb. That's what dumb people do. They push the wrong button. I mean, not all people that push the wrong button is dumb, but I am. Just casually open this door like I'm fucking Ricky Ricardo. Is Lucy, I'm home, and he should walk on in. I remember there being a dude here. Maybe he walked downstairs. Maybe that was that guy I killed. Oh, hey, a bonfire. Fucking love these. You see, by lighting the bonfire, whenever I die, I'll spawn there instead of other places. And that means that my Estus flask regenerates only up to 5, though. The other one will regenerate up to 10. This will only regenerate up to 5. And it means all the undead come back. I think. Oh, I guess I forgot to actually rest at the bonfire. All I did was light it. There we go, that's a little bit better. Whenever you rest at a bonfire, all of the undead enemies come back, which is sort of the downside to lighting the bonfire. So sometimes you almost don't want to light them, even though there's a lot of advantages. An area might be full of dudes that you just frankly don't want to deal with again. So sometimes you'll hesitate to get in there and fuck everybody. You'll hesitate to get back in there and light the bonfire and all that jazz. I thought that was gonna kill him. I don't know why. I got a little overconfident in my abilities, which is the #1 cause of death in Dark Souls, is overconfidence and gravity. Gravity is my worst enemy in this game. I'll go ahead and warn everybody. Monsters, nope, no big deal. Dragons, I can live with them. Crazy undead spearmen, I've dealt with worse. But you get me near gravity, give me a pit to fall into, and you will see me die like no other. I am the king of falling off of shit. Like, falling off of shit is my specialty. And it seems like a really terrible specialty to have. I don't know what possessed me to go, I need to take some sort of special skill in life. I need to focus my efforts towards some particular goal. And I said, you know what? How about falling off of stuff? I'm just going to become king of that. I'm just going to master the craft of falling off of stuff. Other things you might have noticed. Sometimes other enemies, like not me but bad guys, will drink Estus flasks as well. And yes, that means they can heal themselves. Normally this provides me ample opportunity to interrupt them and thus finish them off, which is pretty convenient. But if they're far enough away, or if I'm in a bad spot, or I don't want to take the risk, they can fully be free to heal themselves, which is pretty funny. And terrible, but also funny. And they of course have the same opportunity. I have to go through the full drinking animation whenever I do drink from my flask. So sometimes I'll drink to get health back and hurt myself in the process.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you. Hmm?
That's one way of putting it.
Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Like I said, souls is experience and money, so if I want to buy stuff, I have to spend what would essentially be my money. I like throwing knives a bunch, so I'm going to go ahead and buy some. Let's go ahead and buy a little bit more. Buy about 20 of them for now. Go ahead and buy about 30 of them for now. Yeah. I love throwing knives. Like, throwing knives is my business.
Thank you kindly.
Also, every NPC in this game is creepy as hell. I feel that that's worth noting. Also, I gotta actually equip my knives. But yeah, everybody... Everyone in this game is the creepiest person ever. There we go, now I got my knives equipped. Fuck barrels, I hate barrels. But yeah, all of the NPCs is real spooky. Even the ones that is real friendly, they're still real spooky in their own weird, spooky way. You can't just have friendly folks in this game, that'd be a damn shame. I'm gonna eat some of these souls that I got and rest at this bonfire and level up a bit. Try to level up a bit. Give me a minute.
One day at a time.
Alright, well, I'm just a little bit closer to where I want to be stat-wise now. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to progress with the game a little bit instead of just dicking around. Whoops. Didn't mean to take that to the heart. Not the best way to defend stuff. I know your sternum is pretty durable, but that does not make it an appropriate shield. Oh, hey there. I need to pay the fuck attention. And kill some bitches. Yeah, I can live without fighting that guy. This part's always been kind of a bitch. You kind of gotta hustle your fat ass across this bridge, or them guys dropping the Molotovs will bring the hammer down. But yeah, it's a game where skill is definitely favorable to leveling and stats and whatnot. If you're good, like if you're real good, you might never need to level up. And if you're real bad, you can level up as many times as you want, and you're still gonna get murdered by regular dudes. Like, it's really about watching what your enemies are doing and being careful, but not too careful. You gotta know when to move in, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And not overestimate how much blocking you're able to do, which is a problem that I do a lot early in the game. Whenever I do stats, like get into stats nitty gritty, I like to pump endurance like a Madden possessed. Yes, a Madden possessed. Football. So what happens is I'm able to block a whole bunch of stuff. But in the early game, I cannot block very much at all, but I keep thinking I can, and it gets me in trouble. See, this guy killed me once or twice when I first played this game, because he's sneaky. Sneaky guys are the worst kind of guys. And sneaky guys is everywhere. Sneaky guys is this game's specialty. That's before you even start running into like mimics and shit. Alright. Yeah, I need to get used to at least slightly passively avoiding shit. Here's where throwing knives come in handy. Fuck you, buddy. I can bait him into this narrow canyon and fight him like I'm goddamn Leonidas. Club 2 dudes at once, because I'm a boss. Yeah. I think there might be stuff up on this roof, but I don't remember. Guess I can find out. I mean, there ain't no harm in looking. Yeah, there's stuff up here. Such as this jackass. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Talking about you. Talking about your mama. Fuck you. Yeah. I'm the best. Gotta kick that guy down here somewhere. I should probably go ahead and... Oh, you really? You're gonna do that at like point blank range? What a jackass. Yeah, go ahead and take him out. And see, the heal spell I like to use between combats because it takes a little while to get charging. Whereas the Estus Flask feels like it's more like an emergency heal, like I can use it in mid-combat and not feel like I'm gonna murder myself. Is there anybody in here? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think it's just an easy way to get this little goodie right here, which I will help myself to. I think pine resin like lights your shit on fire or something. Like weapons on fire, not like literally lights your shit on fire. It's not like you're gonna prank your neighbors with it or nothing. Hey there. What's crack-a-lackin'? Yeah, come on, do something stupid. Do something stupid so I can punish the shit out of you. Well, fuck you then. I'll make you do something stupid. I will make you famous. Normally fights are real elegant, graceful affairs where you try to bait an attack and then you capitalize. Not with me, though. Y'all know me, I ain't elegant about nothing. I ain't graceful. I ain't pretty. Fights with me are stupid slugfest. It's like watching a wrestling match between Hulk Hogan and Hulk Hogan. Where like the best move you're gonna see is probably like a leg drop or something. Yeah, you want some too? Come get some. Come on. Come get a piece. Come get a piece of this. Come get a piece of the pig. Jackass. Then I bash your brains in. Well, you're like a skeleton, so you probably ain't got no brains to speak of. There's a fella down there who's real powerful. I'm not real sure if I want to go fuck with him or not. I'll show you what he looks like. So later, whenever I do decide to fuck with him, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that guy, that fella right there. Right there. I'll come back in later and fuck with him after I get some things actually accomplished. Remember how I mentioned like surprises and everybody likes to be sneaky in this game? This is one of them incidents. I'm trying to bait it. He's gonna roll that fucking barrel towards me. There he goes. Yeah. I died to that one time. There we go, yeah. Don't think there's anybody in here. There's also a mean son of a bitch down there. Normally you can't unlock that door from this side, but at the beginning of the game you get to choose one item that's going to be your like special crazy starting item. And I chose the master key, which allows me to get into a lot of doors I ain't supposed to. And I want to say there was something in these barrels that's worth noting. But yeah, so I can get to that particular feller, that mean motherfucker I was just talking about, before anybody else normally would be able to. So if I decided to go and fight him for some awful reason, I would be able to do so. And I'll probably give him a crack at some point, but not now, not this early. He could fart and send me to my death at this point in the game. There it is. That's the thing I wanted. That's just rolling down the stairs. There we go. That's what we in the business like to call a crystal lizard. He's kind of cute when I'm not beating the shit out of him. They're rare, they run, they dig, they hide. And whenever you find one and kill one, though, he drops a lot of rare stuff, usually titanite chunks, which is used to make stuff. Through this door is the game's, I would say, first major boss. He's slightly more boss than that fat guy I fought earlier, but he's still pretty small time in terms of Dark Souls bosses. I'll go ahead and save that fight for next time, though. This here's PigRigged. I'll see you guys later.